Manager, West Africa at Infobip, who will be represented today by Isaac Akanni, Customer Growth Manager at Infobip. A round of applause for him. Thank you.
That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. I'd like to thank the organizers, CWG PLC, and of course my colleagues from Infobip. Thank you very much. Whenever I get the opportunity to speak like this, I like to get a feel of the room. So with a show of hands, how many people here have heard about Infobip before now? Okay, of course I expect everyone on that table because we're Infobip. All right, so second question now becomes, how many people in the last 3 months you've received a message from your bank or your airline or your service provider in the last 3 months? Anyone? You received an SMS or a WhatsApp message, an email, a phone call from your service provider. Okay, and I'd like to say that chances are that that message was processed through Infobip. Can I get my slides, please? Thank you, thank you. Can I get the slides up? All right, I'll keep speaking. And I did not share that to brag or to, feel good about, even though that feels good to say. The reason why I share that stat with you is because what we do at Infobip is to digitize the world's communication landscape. We realize that nobody wakes up and tell me, is there any business here that part of your KPIs is to send 10 million messages? The KPIs you give your team is that you must send 1 million messages. Nobody, right? The end goal for everyone usually is to be able to engage with their customers. And in the past couple of years that we've been doing this for businesses, we realized that lots of people like to be contacted in different ways. Again, show of hands, how many people like when your service provider gives you a phone call? You like when your service provider calls you? Not so many people. How many people love when they receive birthday messages from their customers, from their service providers? You love it. All right, how many people do not care whether or not your service provider sends you a birthday message? A lot of people. You rather save the 6 naira, right? And so we've realized that it takes more than just sending a blast to your end users to communicate properly with them. We realize that communicating with your end users requires you to know exactly how they like to be communicated with, when they like to be communicated with, and on what platform they like to be communicated with. For context, on Black Friday 2023, we processed over 2.3 billion messages. That's billion with a B. This is a good time to put this together for us, please. And for context, that's almost 44% of the world's total population. Again, I'm not bragging it to make sense in the moment where I'm sharing this stat with you. Just to tell you that very clearly, when it comes to customer engagement, we have the data that backs it up. We have the examples that show you exactly how it's done. And we know exactly how to get your return on investment with customer engagement. I would really like if I get my slides on stage, please. Organizers, please. And so, why am I here today this afternoon? I would like to share what we've discovered to be an opportunity for everyone here to make the most of your customer engagement. Every brand here in some way, shape or form, I believe that you engage with your customers. Is that correct? And I believe, especially for those in marketing, like I shared before, one of your key elements is that your message gets across to your customers. And so we see a lot of marketing businesses today, you have to do Instagram reels, you have to do lots of examples just to catch your customers' attention. And what we know as a differentiator is that if you are able to get the right strategy for communication, your message usually cuts across away from the noise. And what we realized is that there is a massive opportunity with what we call the fan economy. And I'll share what that means in a moment. Everyone that is in marketing knows that the first or the biggest task you have as a business is to get your customers' attention. Is that correct? Is that correct? So you try SMS, it doesn't work. You try emails. Then every business now, when Otedola launched his book, or Mr. Femi Otedola, I beg your pardon. When he launched his book, I was surprised to see him dancing with his book. I mean, a billionaire dancing. But it has become the necessary thing to do to get attention. If you don't dance on TikTok or on social media, you need to, it's as good as you're not ready to sell. And so we realized that the fan economy is a very huge opportunity, and that's because for everyone that is a sports supporter today, they've lived a lifetime of supporting that team. Men in the house, is that correct? You support your football team, con rain, con shine, whatever happens. Arsenal fans are the most dedicated people on earth. They support through every single time, regardless of what your team does. And then we sat down and thought about it and said, if you already have your customers' attention in one angle, which is sports, why not monetize their attention there? And so what we did was, first we partnered with a Formula One team called the MoneyGram Hearts Formula One team. We have a really good picture of that I was going to show you, but unfortunately the slides didn't come up. And instead of just putting our logo on a Formula One vehicle, what we did also on top of that is that we started creating fan engagement opportunities. So for every time there's a Formula One race, the end users who already would have attended the race in the first place, we started giving them experiences on WhatsApp. So you can start having things like trivias or, who is the best racer in the world, and you get, you understand what I'm saying? You get bonuses on top of those kind of things. We can get, free tickets to events and things like that. What we are doing, we are building an experience around what people already love. And I'm happy to announce to you that in December this year, we'll be having the African Cup of Nations. And next year, we're going to have the World Cup. This is estimated to attract over 6 billion viewers globally. The question is, as a brand, do you have any marketing initiative? Do you have any strategy in place to leverage these eyeballs? Yes or no, anyone? Maybe not so much. But we put to you that there is a massive opportunity with fan engagement. Lots of Nigerians already love their football teams. Regardless of what the Super Eagles does on the field, we are still going to support them. Amen. Right. So we see that there is a massive opportunity to be done. And so what we are sharing with you today is that we want to sit together with you, create an opportunity where, regardless of what industry you fall in, regardless of what business you do, there is a customer segment waiting for you. So imagine as a bank, you can tell your customers, okay, you support the Super Eagles, take a picture of yourself and do X, Y, Z, and then you get this, in return. What you've done is you've captured their attention, you've given them more incentive on what they already love, and then you can guarantee the return on investment. Is that a good thing to do? Very wonderful thing to do. Also, we see that, fans are very loyal people. Sport fans generally are very loyal people. And if you're able to monetize that experience, you're going to cut out from the noise. And finally, as I round up, I have 5 minutes to go. We have prepared a very interactive chatbot on WhatsApp for you to experience what this looks like, for you to see for yourself what fan engagement looks like. And we also put together a lot of materials to help you think outside the box, see what other businesses are doing, get all the materials you need, get all the information you need to be able to create this bespoke experience for your customers. Unfortunately, I could not show that on the screen, but what we're going to do, if you don't mind, please bring out your phones and go to www.infobip.com. I apologize, organizers, we're not supposed to plug in this, but because I didn't have my slides, please visit our website, www.infobip, that's INFOBIP. Are you doing that now? Are you doing that now? Are you doing that now? All right, infobip.com. You navigate to a place, we have a section called the Customer Maturity Index, CX Index. Please take your time to go through that form, fill it out, and then we'll be in touch with you. Again, what we are trying to achieve with you is simple. We know that no one wakes up and decides to send messages. We know that what you want to do as a business is to contact and reach your end users. And we found an opportunity in fan engagement in sports where we know that there are loyal supporters already, where all you have to do as a business is to plug your communication on top of that loyalty, and then you can get guaranteed return of investments. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for your time. I really look forward to hearing from you, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have an award to present, so please, if you may remain on stage. All right, thank you very much to our CEO. Thank you very much to Infobip. We will visit your website. We already started visiting.